Chucky's battle cry. He is ready to go forth into the final world. Hey there, guys, it's ChaosMaelstrom time. Welcome back to more Donkey Kong 64. In the last episode, we completed Crystal Caves. We only have one world left to do, and we are in the lobby for it as of now. And oh, come on, I should have had you like 12 times there. Try it again, I freaking dare you. Come on. Really? Okay, screw it. Death by burp. Yeah, I've never acknowledged that, by the way. Chunky's shockwave attack is a burp, which is pretty freaking funny if you're into, you know, gas humor, which, to be fair, it's a pretty low form of humor, but hey, when have I ever objected to bathroom humor before? You know, in the bathroom. Sorry, Tim. Okay, well, before we begin here, I'm just going to go ahead and start by pulling out Lanky, and real quick, I want to mention this has no significance to my progress in the game whatsoever, or has any impact on any future of the game, but because it left a bad taste in my mouth so much, I went back to Angry Aztec, to Chunky's portion of the Get Out Temple, and I found the freaking dirt mound there and unearthed the prism coin beneath it. Just because it left such a bad taste in my mouth when I left it behind. Okay, well, enough about that. Let's focus on the matter at hand. And we have an extremely easy Searchlight Seek minigame for us to play. Again, there's not much I can say about it. This is the most claptraps I believe were asked to find at one time. 10 claptraps. But still, it is freaking easy. Yeah. Again, however, if you're thinking that the bonus games are going to be too easy in the near future, the game will prove you wrong. So, yeah, there's stuff I'm not looking forward to in the next world, I'll tell you that right now. Some of the, in my opinion, the hardest bananas in the game are in the next world, so, alright. Huh, you're actually pretty good at hiding wherever you are. There you are, little guy, come here. Got a watermelon for you. Unlike the Kongs, I don't feel bad for shooting you guys with watermelons. You guys eat berries. Guaranteed, I probably am the reason why you're able to eat most of those berries, but yeah. Let's just grab the golden banana. And Lanky Kong is completed for DK Isles. Chunky still has a few more things left to get. That's because he hasn't turned in his blueprint yet. Plus, there's one more golden banana for him somewhere. More importantly, I'm going to switch over to DK real quick because, speaking of blueprints on DK Isles, there's actually one hidden in this room. Right there. There is Diddy's Kasplat. So we gotta use DK in order to make it accessible. Yeah, screw you, Kasha. There are lots of Kashas in the next level, so if you guys don't have the shockwave attack by now, I don't understand why you wouldn't if you're following along with this, because we've had the shockwave attack ever since Angry Aztec. But if you don't, I highly suggest you get it, because there are lots of points where your music will probably be taken away from you and you have to deal with Kashas in other ways. Like that one cabin in Crystal Caves with Diddy Kong. The one that isn't the cabin where we barely scraped by and just barely got the golden banana. Yeah, that one had Kashas, which you had to deal with in that manner, without your music. Okay. Well, that's quite enough for preparation. I believe, hold on. Gotta make sure I'm prepared for this, because this level is kinda creepy. Gotta set the mood right, because I love my loot lighting for my non-horror themed levels in non-horror themed games. Give me a moment. And there we go. And I'm also recording this level at night, wouldn't you know it, just to make it all the more set in, feeling all the more set in better. Yeah. That sentence was poorly stringed together, but I got the general idea across. I wish it would be a dark and stormy night for what's coming up, but alas, I do not have the power over weather. Okay, well, here we go! It's time for the final level in the game. And with that, my favorite level as well. Must get out of here before Fatso discovers that the Kongs are covering the blueprints to his stupid machine.
Fatso, is it? I choose your last words more carefully if I were you.
What's that? Who's there?
Any last requests?
Nearly there. I'm almost safe.
I think not.
That sucks. Welcome to Creepy Castle. I said it's quiet there for way longer than I probably should have, but I had to let you guys hear that full song because it's probably one of my favorite songs in the game right there. Not only is Creepy Castle my favorite level in Donkey Kong 64, it might just be one of my favorite video game levels of all time. Now, this might seem like a bit of an odd choice, but this is for a multitude of reasons. Obviously, the music hits home hard with, because, you know, Grant Kirkhope and whatnot. But, yeah, a lot of nostalgia was put into this. Also, the scenery. This world is compared to the other worlds, this world is enormous. And it's really vertical, but it's also well done. I'm not usually a fan of vertical levels, but honestly, it allows you a lot of freedom, and it's really great in that aspect. I really like it. Also, the atmosphere with the music and everything. Holy crap, it is at the same time pretty creepy, which, again, you know the name. It's loyal to the name, but also at the same time, it gives you the feeling that you're still in a cartoonish game for kids. Still makes you feel like you're in the right sort of game. there's lots of good things I can say about this level that we'll probably get into later, but right now, let me just say this. I friggin' love this level, and I will never not love it. Holy crap. Okay, so right now what I'm doing is I'm going around and making all the warp panels accessible because, as I said before, this level is huge. So having the ability to fast travel will really help us in the near future. We're actually going to the top of the castle for this specific reason. And after this, before we actually start collecting golden bananas, I want to go around and collect some of the necessary upgrades with the comms, because there are a few more for us to grab here, including one. The only really necessary of the two are, I mean, Candy is in the level, so we should find her, of course. But also there is one more final move from Cranky and an upgrade from Funky. So we're going to go ahead and do that. All right. First and foremost, we've already seen Cranky. We passed right by him, so let's see. Who do I want out for this? You know, we'll go ahead and stay with Tiny because Tiny's awesome. Plus, you guys know me. Why would I ever want to play as anyone else? I already said it, that if given the choice, I would play and have the power, I would play through the entire game as Tiny. No questions asked. But yes, now that I've given you guys a good feel for the level, if you think this is all there is to the level, there is a lot more to this level than just the exterior. There is so much more that we're going to be seeing of Creepy Castle. By God, I am so glad we finally made it here, because I finished recording Crystal Caves the other day, and I've just been wanting to get to this level for as long as I started playing the game. But enough about that. Let's get our final potion from Cranky. Remember how I said it would be stupid if they actually managed to, I don't know, give us a second upgrade for the Simian Slam? Guess what? They did that. Yeah, you might have seen the red switches on the floor, and that might have given it away, but yep, they actually went and made another upgrade for the Simian Slam. Took your time getting this one, didn't you, Tiny? You and the other flea-ridden cogs can now slam the red switches. That is it! That's all the potions you're getting, Tiny. Now scrap and leave me in peace. You said it. We don't have to visit Cranky anymore for the rest of the game. Alright, but yeah, I find that kind of dumb. All the power-up for this world is just another expansion on something we already have. Yeah, that's kind of dumb. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've already talked more about why I think that's dumb and why it's just kind of a lazy idea. I mean, to be fair, a lot of the late game upgrades are mostly lazy ideas. But, hey, it gives us more of an excuse and more capability to explore places. Okay, now down here, this is actually where Funky is. However, when going through Creepy Castle, I usually like to do things in a certain order, and I never like to showcase this area first. So, here's what I'm going to do. First things first, I'm just going to actually, before we go into that area, I want to go around the back here, because I know that if we go around here, you'll come into a rather welcome sight. Where are you? I know you're here. Yep, there it is. Here is Tiny's Kasplat. The last of Tiny's Kasplats in the game, mind you. Since we've already found her one Kasplat in DK Isles. This is the only one we have left to pry a blueprint from. So we'll go ahead and grab that. Now, as I was saying, I like to, Funky is in that area through that door at the bottom of the castle right here. We're at the very bottom of the world right now. And in case you're wondering, if you fall off, it sends you back to the beginning of the world. So, good idea never to fall off in the overworld segment of Creepy Castle. I call it the overworld because there's a lot more to this level than meets the eye, as I said before. But, yes. I will... Oh, for a minute I thought you actually survived the orange, but yeah. Don't want to show the interior of this area yet. However, I will show you guys how to get there. So, Future Sean, do your stuff. He will show you how to get to Funky Kong, which isn't that hard. So this is a map I lovingly threw together to orchestrate to you what exactly Tiny is going through right now. As you can see, we enter down here and we run straight headfirst into a Kasplat. This is actually Diddy's Kasplat. I don't collect anything down here. We're only here to visit Funky, so don't worry. I left him alone. We'll come back to kill you later. I walked a bit more forward, and then we ran into a tag barrel. We can switch Kongs here, obviously, but I didn't have the need to do that, so I ignored it. Then I just walked to the right a bit, and then walked forward, and there was Funky's. So yeah, we'll be coming back here quite a bit later. Don't worry about those areas off to the sides. They aren't important yet, but trust me, we will be coming back here later. I lost count of how many times I said that. I don't care how many times I said it, just... I don't know. Cut to Funky! And here he is for his final appearance in the game. Funky! Yo, Tiny, hit me with 7 coins and I'll upgrade your shooter. Give me the word, huh? And remember how I also said it would be stupid if we got like a sniper upgrade or something? Yep, they did that too. But this is actually used in the game. Wow, you Kongs are all handling seriously cool shooters now. They've just gained the sniper mode, so you can see and shoot farther. Enter aiming sight mode and press C right to zoom in and C right to zoom out. And press Z to slow down your movement. Whoa, Tiny, you totally cleaned me out! That's your lot from this crazy monkey. Now go knock some lizard heads. You said it, man. Alright, so while we were in there, hold on a minute, let me just get to a safer plane. I'll just go ahead and show off the sniper mode. Yeah, we now have a basically zoom in, zoom out mode. We can use this to hit faraway targets, as Funky said, which we will actually be needing for this level. It's not used for much outside of those few segments in Creepy Castles. In fact, I can only actually recall it being used for a few times in-game. And in actuality... you don't even really need this to complete the game. There are ways you can choose around the puzzles that the sniper uses, but still, it's a good thing we have it. Now, to end off this episode, I know it's already relatively short, but if you guys are probably looking at the video like, you guys must be wondering, you must be exploring a lot of the level in this episode, right? Well, probably not. We're actually going to take care of, in my opinion, one of the hardest bananas in the game right now. So, we need both the, upgrades from this world in order to do this. There's technically a music energy upgrade, but that's all it is. It just increases your... Anyway, we're at the top of the castle right now. This is the tower at the very top of the castle. Normally, I would save this for later in the game, but we're just going to go ahead and do this right now to get over with it. These are critters in a sheet. They are not ghosts. Your attacks do not go through them. You can... They're literally just about as powerful as beavers. Alright. Another thing I should mention. While I was away, oh, great. Well, I was going to say I got homing ammo. Normally you'd need the sniper for this part, but the homing ammo works as well. Problem is, though, you can't turn off the homing ammo. And with that being said, I'm going to have one hell of a time trying to shoot this banana balloon. Because even though I hit those switches already, I think, yep, balloons, yeah, the grapes are still going to home in on them, even though I already shot them. So this is going to be fun. Alright, wonderful. Maybe I should just go ahead and waste all my homing ammo, but... okay. Come on, I'm going to shoot you one way or another, whether you make me waste all my homing ammo first, or not. Alright, well, there goes all my homing ammo. Now, if I could just hit this banana balloon. I swear to God. Thank you. Okay, and you guys thought that was annoying. Well, I already told you I'm going after one of the hardest bananas in the game, in my opinion. So, I've said enough. It's time, guys.
Welcome to...
Remember how bad Beaver Bother was at Frantic Factory? Guess what? This is the real Beaver Bother. Look, I have to knock 15 of these guys into that hole. 15 beavers in under a minute. And again, I've already spoken my piece with this game. We already know what makes it bad. They get stuck on the edge of the friggin' barrel. You have to scare them into the hole. This is all around just the worst designed minigame I have ever seen made. That's why I'm doing so well. Okay, sure. Don't go in the hole, why don't you? Come on, get in there. Come on, push him in. Okay. And... Okay. Come on. No. No way. No way! What the f just happened? Did I seriously do that in one go? Oh my god! I guess I must be having a really good day or something. Wow. Okay. Well, I think just give me some more time to revel in this moment. The next episode on Donkey Kong 64, we'll obviously still be in Creepy Castle, but I'm going to meet you guys down in the area by where all the... remember where that tree was when we first came into the area? I'll meet you guys down there. So, see you guys next time. Laters! I am in such a good mood now.